Okay, I came back in one more time. Jenny, can you see me now? And Kathy, are you there? Okay. All right, Jenny, I'm just going to bring you into the call while we're waiting to see if Kathy's here. Now, Jenny, I showed 2 instances of you. So I'm just going to try one of them and see what happens. Worst case scenario, come back into the Hangout and I will get you back in again. Okay, so you are there, Kathy. Great. Kathy, have you ever done Google Hangouts before? And Kathy, have you figured out how to chat yet? One. Hi, Jenny.
Hello.
Okay, I can hear you. Good. Try to take Kathy through this process of getting her in the Hangout if she wants to.
I wasn't sure last week you kept freezing on this computer, so I went ahead and pulled it up on the other computer, but I can check out of that one now. I wanted to.
Oh, okay. That's why you're in twice.
Yeah,
Okay.
I went ahead and logged on both of my computers. My computer at work doesn't have a camera or speaker, like microphone or anything. So.
Jenny, when you chat, where do you, is it on the right side?
Yes.
Yeah. And it just, is it in a, do you have to hit a button before you can get to the chat interface, or is it just sitting there?
When I first logged on, it showed me that there was a chat thing, and before it went into the Hangouts mode, and I clicked on that and it brought it.
Okay.
But it was before I was on the Hangouts. Before you invited me into that, it was from the webinar page.
Oh, okay. Let's see. Questions. Kathy, have you found the chat yet? It's here. There you go. Okay. Kathy, do you have a Google account? Do you use any of the Google services? Basically, there's a way, Kathy, I can bring you in like I have Jenny, if you want, so that you're actually you can just talk to us. Use Gmail. Okay. All right. And are you using a laptop with a webcam and a microphone, or a computer with a webcam and a microphone? All right, Kathy. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to invite you into this Hangout. I'm going to try to pull you into it. Yeah, so your computer is going to prompt you to do some things, and it has to initialize your webcam and your microphone, which takes a while sometimes. So be patient for it with it. If you completely give up on the process, you can always close out and come back into the webinar. And don't know about camera. Okay, well, microphone would be good too. Yes, you can always close out and then come back into the webinar. And sometimes the second time works better. So I usually have people try it again. All right, so I'm going to do it right now. I wonder what the over-under is on whether she'll make it in. This is the most painful part of this process. Do you have any questions, Jenny, while we're waiting?
I have a lot of questions.
Oh, okay.
I have a whole little list as we're getting ready because we are almost there.
Kathy, I think we can't see you, but we can hear you, I think. Say something.
Oh, yeah, well, I'm here with Connie.
Okay. Excellent. All right, since there are two of you on the call, we'll just go round robin. I'll answer a question from one and then from the other. Kathy, you'll have to remind me what your site is, what the address for your site is.
Well, the address is DSM Christ UMC at aboundit.com, but we're having difficulty. We can't bring it up, and it doesn't show up on the search engine. I got a first bill for it a couple days ago.
Okay.
And that's the first bill we've got.
I know I was having an issue because of the security thing.
Yeah, we've been making some major changes.
I had to add in www dot to make it work to get into the secure page. Whereas
Yeah.
before I didn't have to do that.
Well, or you could clear the cache in your web browser. That's what makes that happen a lot of times. We verified that it's working, but if you have an old copy of the site in your web browser, then it will not match up. And so it'll make mistakes. So if you go into the history settings of your web browser, you can clear the cache. Let me just verify that I can see your site properly.
Yeah, because I have never gotten on the site with this computer. I've always done it from my home computer.
Okay.
My home computer is older and eccentric.
It's eccentric.
This laptop is used for my sister, and my son-in-law told me he had all the eccentricities out of it.
Yeah. So here's your site, Kathy.
Oh, all right, I see it.
So it does come up with the address you gave me. It has this S on the end. It's now secure. All the pages on your website are now secured.
Now, when you say secure, what do you mean?
Yeah, right. So
I want
basically,
the
any information that travels to or from your site is now encrypted.
Okay.
That's what that means. And the reason why we did that is because starting tomorrow, so we're slightly ahead of the game, if you have something like a login form on your page, like you have in your footer here, and it's not on a secured page, Firefox and Chrome are going to start giving warnings. Error.
Okay.
Well, messages, but big bold warnings, basically saying, "Hey, you're logging in on a non-secure page."
Yeah, one of the issues was the email that I wrote to go along, that I sent to go along with it, keeps getting closed down by Microsoft. They say it was used as a scamming base or something.
Oh, emails that you send through the website?
I haven't ever sent anything using the Outlook account I set up for this website.
Yeah.
But the Microsoft says they shut it down because someone else was using it for scamming.
Yeah, that's not good.
No. That's why I like the word secure.
So this email right here, dsmchristumc@outlook.com.
Yes, it is.
So somebody got access to that account somehow.
Yeah, and I don't. I don't know. I tried a time before, and I tried again today to get through it. You know, doing this and that to get codes, but
okay.
It says we have a headache. Try later.
Okay, so why don't you since I have your site up, why don't you, Kathy, why don't you ask, and Connie, why don't you ask me your first question and we'll try to figure it out. I'll try to answer it for you. Now I can't hear you. Magically, when I want you to talk, I can't hear you. Kathy, talk again. Kathy, are you still there? Jenny, are you still there?
I'm here.
All right, Jenny, why don't you, I don't know why their connection must have gotten weak or something. It sounded like they started to drop
Yeah.
right there at the end. Why don't you go ahead and ask your question, and I'll open up Salem UNC.
One of my questions is, when I am on, if you go under About to our staff page,
Yeah.
I am trying to figure out a way. I did it, but I'm not sure this is the best way to do it. And I just have these little images of our stained glass window to fill until we can get the pictures. I am having a hard time knowing how to condense the information. I don't want it to be too word heavy. There's that many staff with that much information. So I've got it. I don't know what ET stands for, but I did it. So it says more about Cheryl, and then you can click on it and it expands.
Yeah.
Is that okay? I was looking more.
No, that's a great strategy.
Okay, what does ET stand for?
Elegant themes.
Okay, I found that
That's who
website, but
makes
I wasn't sure. So is this the best way to do this? And we will have staff. And the other question is, how do I make sure that the pictures line up with, or is that just a playing with it to make sure that, like right now, the way I have them, even though on the edit page thing it lines up, it's not lining up on the screen.
I'm gonna hit this go ahead SSL button.
Yeah, I didn't know what that
You
meant.
see the screen?
I don't like
that's
buttons.
just.
I don't know what it means.
Yeah, that's just the final step in the security. We've actually already done that step for you, but it's still asking for you on the individual site. Okay, so here's your.
Yep. So it lines up there, but then when it actually pulls up, the pictures get off of where the bio is. And I've got,
It looks pretty good on my screen, but I'll show you.
you see how they start moving down further and they start overlapping. So like Megan's picture is going to be way below where Megan's name is.
Oh, yeah, okay. What you want to do is you want to put each one of these on their own row.
Okay, so I just have to go.
Then they will align. Yeah, like you have this first one. See how it's on its own row?
Right. Okay. And is that the best way to do that with the ET?
It is.
Okay, I didn't know if
I like it.
The more button, or I kept trying to find it and wasn't sure. So
No, I like the way that you did it. That's good.
Okay.
And the ET, that module is actually called the accordion module. Oh, you did it inside a text box.
I did it inside the text box.
Well, that's fine. So you're using these short codes up here?
Yep. I did the one that has the arrow going up and down.
That's advanced. I'm impressed. Yeah, so there's also a module that does that too. If you ever feel like you need it.
Okay.
It's called the accordion module. It's actually the first one.
I had to make it difficult.
And the toggle module do it. Actually, what you're using might be closer to the toggle module. So you use basically the old way that Elegant Themes used to allow people to do it within the text box, but I think it's just fine the way you did it.
Okay.
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 Look, can I say something real quick about this image that you're using as your logo?
Yes.
It's too high a resolution for the way you're using it.
Okay, so what do I do? Yeah, this was just us playing yesterday to do something.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so I need to change.
You need to downgrade it or downsize it so that it's around 100K or less.
And what's the quickest way to do that?
Yeah, do you have any kind of photo editing software? Or
What was the one that Tim told me to use?
Oh, yeah, right. That one will do it.
Okay.
Yeah.
I never learned how to really do it, but I'll try.
If you run into too much problems, let us know. I'm looking for that image right now. There it is.
Yeah, there.
It's a pretty window.
Yeah, that's our big one in the sanctuary, and I tried to make it something else, and I'm not real happy with it because it looks like a tic-tac-toe grid in it, but it is what it is.
Okay.
We just wanted it to be more of a branding for us instead of the generic thing we had on there.
Yeah. So I'll just tell you how big it is right now. It's 9.96 megabytes. So it's like 100 times bigger than what I said it should be.
Okay.
Hold on, I'm gonna do you a solid. And Kathy, are you back? Did you guys make it back? Let me see fast and see if
I was using Facebook earlier.
they're not back in. No. I think their internet connection died. How unfortunate.
On Facebook.
What unfortunate timing.
She's posted on Facebook about it.
Okay.
That it was an internet connection issue.
Okay. All right, so here's the image. Modify canvas image size. So its resolution is really high. So I'm going to drop that down to 72 pixels per inch. That's what most screens display at. Written screens display at 144 pixels per inch.
You just have all this that's just not right.
Sorry. And then I'm going to make it about 300 pixels. I'm going to make it about 300 pixels tall, just so that it's logo size. You see how much smaller it is.
When I put that in there now, is it going to be too small to see, or is it still going to be the same kind of space filler?
It'll be the same size, although that does make me think of something. I want to do 300 on the other. I want 300 to be the smallest. Or 300, yeah, 300. I want 300 to be the smallest dimension. So it's slightly higher than what I did. Okay, and then I'm going to do file, save as, and I'm going to call it window oval 300, and I'm going to save it as a JPEG, or no, as a PNG, not a Fireworks PNG though, flatten. I use Fireworks, but I pay for it. And then I'm going to, so it's currently 251 kilobytes. So let's do 8. 8 gets it down to 66. But it needs to have a transparency. Where did I save that to? Desktop. Okay. All right, so now I have my smaller version of it. I'm going to upload it to your site. Now it's right here.
One of those.
Yeah, go. Yeah,
okay.
Put it wherever you changed it.
Okay.
The last time.
I changed the headers and footers, so I can go back and do that. And then under the images, I just did that as filler so we could see what it looked like.
Oh, sure. Good object lesson. All right, what was your next question?
Oh gosh, let me make a note about going back to change it.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, so we decided, let me ask this question. Is there a pro or con to including email addresses like next to each of these staff people? Like if we want them to me, they can email me directly. How do I do that? Because I cannot find anywhere to do that. Or should we not do that to avoid spam and all of those kind of things?
Yeah. So, all right. So currently you have the email addresses listed there on the staff page.
No, I don't right now.
You don't. Okay.
No.
All right. And
I want to, I think.
So if you do put them there, then some bots that scan sites for email addresses will put them up. We'll pick them up and then try to spam you.
Okay.
However, spam filters are pretty good. So you could always try it out and see what happens. And if you're dissatisfied, you could remove them later.
Okay, so if I decide to do that, how do I do? I can't find, every time I do an email link, it goes into this whole contact thing. So where am I finding how to link to an email address?
Okay, let me share again. You need to use what's called a mail to link. And let me edit the page.
Because it's really tiny on my screen.
Oh yeah, I'll blow it up. I keep on forgetting that it does that.
Okay, so do mine because I know mine offhand. And I'm thinking we did it before, and then somehow I deleted it when I was changing everything up with this stuff. And
Yeah.
because I tried to do the link right there, and it wouldn't work. So
Yeah. So say you wanted to put the link on your name, you'd highlight your name, you'd hit insert edit link,
I did that.
and you do mail to colon,
Okay, that's what I was missing. Was that
and then you put your email address,
okay?
and I'm gonna fake it.
I can give it to you. I mean, it's not a problem.
Yeah, go ahead.
Jenny Salem. No
Denise
space,
Salem.
at bellsouth.net. Are you there?
And to link, if you look in the code,
Everything froze on me.
preview it.
Well, everything's freezing on me. Hold on a second. Are you there? No.
You still hear me?
Hey, is our internet going in and out, or is this good?
I just heard you say something a second ago.
Everything on my screen is frozen.
The change I made, no, it's still there. Okay. Yeah, my internet connection is very. Okay, Jenny, can you come back?
Yes, I'm here now. Or you're here now.
Okay, so now you'll see that your name is linked. And when I click on it, oh, I'm in preview mode, so it won't let me do it. Okay, hold on.
I'm updating my page to see. Okay, right now it's not doing it on my page.
Okay, I'm in preview mode, so when I click on it, it basically opens up. It opens up your default email provider, whatever you have that set to on your computer.
Okay.
It's your email address in the to line.
Okay.
Date. I updated the page that I added it.
Okay.
If you want to make another link that says email me, or if you just want to put the email address in there and then make that a link, you can do all three.
Okay, just by, where would I do that? Just write the words next to it and do the same thing?
Yeah, you make the text and then you highlight the text and then you
mail
hit
to.
the link button.
Okay, so I
And
was
then you
doing
use the
it
mail
right.
to
I was doing it
colon.
right. I was just forgetting the words mail to. Okay. Are you there, or did I lose you again?